All right, so the socialist movement in the United States is going through some pretty rocky times. Now, here's the whole thing about the background of the United States. The United States is really the bastion of right-wing movement. It unencumbered commerce, freedoms, liberty, the freedom to live the way you chose your life. That's the whole thing about the United States. Now, the socialists can never take that away in full mass. They had to, take it piecemeal. And that's what they've been doing over the decades. It's creeping socialism. Slowly, they've been, building in. All of a sudden, they ran into a big problem. And that problem was Trump. Trump forced the Democrats to show their true socialist tendencies. This accumulated in the Virginia governor's statement about infanticide and how he supports it. And not only him, but Chuck Schumer and Cuomo from the New York governor backed this up. Socialists who back genocide or infanticide, but I mean, eventually it's going to lead to genocide for sure. This is the true nature of socialism. Don't for a minute think that this is not classical socialism. This is what happened in Bolshevik Russia. This is what happened in Nazi Germany. This is what happened in Mao's China. Okay? And even if you go further back into the French Revolution, or what was called the Reign of Terror, they controlled the population sheerly by the force of terror. Right? And if you weren't in the group that was being picked on, remember, each socialist movement picked on somebody. Right? If you look at the French Revolution, there was a target group that they went after. Then the Bolsheviks did the same thing. And then the Nazis did the same thing. And the Maoists did the same thing. There's always a group that they target, right? And then they say they're the problem. But in the meantime, they're also controlling all the other population by sheer terror in most cases. So this is the background. Here's the backdrop to socialism. And then this is what the big problem to socialism is. It cannot deviate from this master plan, and that is controlling the population. Trump has screwed this up for them, and they're actually showing their hand way earlier than they wanted to. They wanted a couple more decades, I'm sure, but now that Trump is in he's recorrecting and he's bringing back a lot of people to the right, and he's showing what economic freedom can actually give you. They now have to play their hand. They think they have maybe the upper hand in the people coming out of university, and there's a lot of studies that say people coming out of university are more socialist minded than ever before. So I think this is where they're trying to move before they realize, they're trying to make their move before they realize they're going to lose that advantage, and they're showing their hand. Now this thing in Virginia is just the tip of the iceberg. Going to be a lot of this stuff coming out, and I mean, what's stopping them? Once you open up this Pandora's box, what's to stop you? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, look further into it. I'm going to link a video by High Impact News, and it will show you maybe in better detail what I was trying to express in this video. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.